The sea was calm and quiet in the beginning. The sky was clear and the sun was shining brightly. The Thousand Sunny was sailing smoothly, and the crew was enjoying a peaceful day. Luffy was sitting on the front of the ship, smiling and looking at the horizon. He looked happy and relaxed. Zoro was lying down, resting as usual. Sanji was in the kitchen, preparing food for everyone. Nami was checking the weather as she always did, making sure everything was safe. Usopp was telling stories again, trying to act brave in front of everyone. Everything felt normal, but slowly something started to change. A cold wind began to blow across the sea. It was not a normal wind. It felt heavy and strange. Nami noticed it first. She stopped what she was doing and looked at the sky carefully. The blue sky was slowly turning dark. Clouds began to gather from all directions. They moved fast, faster than normal clouds. The air became heavy, and the sea started to move in an unusual way. Nami's face became serious. "This is not good," she said quietly. Sanji walked out and looked at her. "What happened, Nami?" Nami replied, "A dangerous storm is coming. This is not normal. This is a Grand Line storm." Before anyone could react properly, the wind became stronger. The waves began to rise. The calm sea turned wild in just a few minutes. Luffy stood up and smiled. "A storm? That sounds fun." Zoro slowly opened his eyes. "This doesn't look like a joke." Thunder suddenly roared across the sky. Lightning flashed brightly, lighting up the dark clouds. The wind became very strong, pushing the ship from side to side. Nami shouted, "Everyone, hold on! This is serious!" Huge waves started hitting the ship again and again. The Thousand Sunny was shaking violently. It felt like the ship was about to break at any moment. Sanji held onto the rail. "This is bad. The ship can't handle this for long." Usopp started panicking. "We're going to die! This is the end!" Luffy, however, stood strong. He held his hat tightly and looked forward. "We are not going down," he said with confidence. But the sea did not listen. A massive wave rose in front of the ship. It was taller than anything they had seen before. It looked like a wall of water. Nami's eyes widened. "No, this is too big!" The wave crashed into the ship with full force. Boom! The sound was loud and terrifying. The Thousand Sunny could not survive the impact. Wood broke apart. The ship was destroyed into pieces. The crew was thrown into the sea. Everyone was separated. Luffy and Zoro. Nami and Sanji. Far away from them, Nami and Sanji were floating on another piece of the ship. Nami was trying to stay calm, but the situation was very dangerous. "The currents are still unstable," she said. Sanji stood close to her. "Don't worry, I'm here." The waves were still strong and pushing them around. Then Nami noticed something terrible. "Sanji, look ahead." Sanji turned and saw it. A huge whirlpool. The water was spinning fast, creating a strong pull. Everything around it was being dragged inside. "That's bad," Sanji said seriously. Their broken piece started moving toward the whirlpool. Nami tried to control their direction, but it was too strong. "We can't escape like this," she shouted. Sanji looked determined. "I won't let anything happen to you." The whirlpool kept pulling them closer. Usopp was completely alone. The waves carried him far away from everyone. He was tired and scared. After some time, he reached land. He slowly opened his eyes and saw that he was on a strange island. I made it," he said weakly. But when he stood up, he realized something was wrong. The island was very quiet, too quiet. Then suddenly he heard heavy footsteps. Boom! 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 Usopp turned around slowly and froze. Standing behind him were very large people. They looked like giants. Their size was huge, and they looked very strong. Usopp started shaking. What are you?" Before he could run, one of them grabbed him easily. "Let me go!" Usopp shouted. "I am Captain Usopp, the bravest warrior of the sea!" But they did not listen. They carried him away into the forest. Usopp was terrified. The end of the storm. The storm finally ended. The sea became calm again. But everything had changed. The crew was no longer together. They were separated in different places. Each one was in danger. Luffy and Zoro were facing a giant sea king. Nami and Sanji were about to be pulled into a deadly whirlpool. Usopp was captured by mysterious giants. No one knew what would happen next. Luffy fell into the water but quickly grabbed a broken piece of the ship.